Let me think a little bit.
Okay, never mind. Mark Khánh Vi. What is the difference?
I think I need to think a little bit about this.
Okay, hey.
Can I
Okay.
answer?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I remember the American option is the one that can be exercised anytime, whereas the European can only be exercised at the end of the maturity.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So, of course, you want flexibility, right? I buy the right, I can do it anytime, So that is American style, give you full flexibility, full, usability of the option. On the other hand, European option, you see that your option is making money here, but you cannot do anything, okay? The only time you can exercise option is at the expiration date, okay? That is the sharp difference between European option and American option, right? Yeah. Hey, you again, Nguyễn Nhật Hà. What does the call option mean?
Yes, call option mean that it's like a contract that you commit that you will buy. Not commit. Like you can have the option to buy an object at the strike price, and you like the buyer.
Yep, you're excellent. Yep, you're right. Yep, yeah, it is. Yep, the right to buy. On the other hand, we have the P, small p here is the put, lowercase European, and capital P is American put, and it gives you the right to sell, right? Yep. So when it comes to option, we're talking about the price of the option itself and the price of the stocks. So S0 is a stock price today. Okay, here's the stock price. It changes over time. Yep. So here is S0, right? ST is the stock price at the expiration date. Okay. Yep. K is the strike price of the option. Yep. T is the life or expiration date is T here. Sigma is the volatility. We talked about volatility before, right? It's an important piece of the game. Yep. And D is the dividend, and R is the risk-free rate. So just few notation. Now, here is the effect of variable on option pricing. In other words, the value of option depends on many different elements, right? The value of option is actually the premium, right? Yep. So, over here, we look at the call and the put European and call and the put American. So let me focus on the American, okay? You have to imagine things here. Now, the call give you the right to buy, right? So here is, you have the right to buy at say $50 a share, right? Now, if the share price is high, what should happen to the value of the call? Okay, clearly you can just put a number there, right? So if the share price is a 70, just like what we did the last time when we examined the price of Tesla, right? So if you have the right to buy at 50 and now Tesla is 70, oops, it's really good, right? And the higher the spot price, the higher the call option value, right? Yep. Because the call give you the right to buy at a fixed number, and the higher the price of the underlying asset, the more valuable the call. That is why you have a positive sign. On the other hand, if you think about that, if it is a put, it means you have the right to sell at 50, and now the price of that share is 70. Who care about the option, right? So it means if the price increase here, the put value will drop. In other words, the premium of the option going down, right? The K is it means the exercise price. So of course, the lower the price you can exercise, the better, right? Yeah. For call option, a call, the lower the price you can buy. I mean, the lower the exercise price, the more valuable. Oh, let me see why. K here. Are you serious? Is that negative? K. Do you think it is negative or positive? My logic telling me that if I have a contract that can allow me to buy the share at 20, it will be more expensive than I am allowed to buy at 50. Why it is negative? Maybe it's typo. But yeah, let the market tell us. Okay, let's see here. Something wrong. Again, Tesla again. So here's a call. And look at close to here. The lower the exercise price, yeah. Exercise price is 900, right? The premium is 61. On the other hand, if the exercise price is 1,000, the call price is only 14. It makes sense, right? Because the lower the price you allow to pay, the value of the option should be higher. So I think it should be a negative. I mean, it should be a positive sign instead of negative sign. Yep. And yes, the lower the price you are allowed to sell, value will go down, right? In terms of time to maturity, in the last class, when we say like the longer the maturity, the more chance that the option will make money, right? And therefore, the longer the time to maturity, the higher the premium. And yes, it makes sense, right? When in the last class, when we look at the Tesla, say $1,000, right? Right now, for the January, the cost is about 33. But if you move to say March or June, the price will be crazily high, about $1,000, right? Let's see what is the price now. Yeah, $1,000. The price is 1,000. Think about that. Yeah, that's crazy, right? 6 months away from today, the premium is go up to 1,000. So from 33 to 1,000. Yeah, clearly the longer the time to maturity, price will go up for both call and put. The standard deviation have positive impact for both call and put because remember the picture remember the picture we showed the other day, right? The higher the volatility here, it allows you to be able to either catch the profit up or profit on the way down, depends if it is a call or put. So the higher the volatility, the price of the option increase. Okay. Our return risk-free rate, it positively affect call but negatively affected put. We will see the math in a few minutes, okay? Dividend, okay? Dividend, I think it will be in the last few slides as well. The dividend, let me see where it is. Oh yeah, the dividend also be shown in the equation in the later part. The idea for dividend is kind of easier for you to see, okay? You can imagine that in the market, when you invest in a given asset, right, you look at the total return, and total return have two components, is the price appreciation, and the other is dividend yield, right? So you can imagine that if you have a higher dividend, so the price appreciation should be low, right? Yeah, because the total return is fixed. If you get dividend, price will not go up as much. And now, if the price doesn't go up that much, the call option will be negatively affected, because think about that. If there is no dividend, the price can go to 70. But because the company pay, say, and just make it up, okay? $20 dividend, so the price will not go to 70. It may go to like 64 or like 50, And in this case, the call option with the exercise price of 50, will not pay you anything, right? Yep. And of course, because the price doesn't go up due to dividend, now the right to sell will increase in value, right? Yep. That is the idea. Okay. European coal versus put, because American versus European option. So American option is always worth more than European option. I said very simple, okay? Because for the European option, you can only exercise at one point in time. But for American option, you can exercise throughout the life of the option. And that is why over here we have call American is greater than or equal to call European. Put American is greater than or equal to put American, okay? European, okay? So American on that side, European on the other side. Okay. In this few slides, the focus of this chapter is to help you to figure out what is the maximum and minimum value of an option, okay? It cannot be too high and cannot be very, very low, There is always an upper bound and lower bound. So first of all, the upper bound for call premium. Okay, no matter what happened, the call option can never be worth more than the stock itself. Why it is like that? In other words, it means the premium for call, American and European here is always less than or equal to the S0. Why it is like that? Because the call gives you the right to buy, okay, if the share is $50, right? And the call premium is 60. What do you think will happen? It doesn't make sense, right? I don't care about the exercise price, but if the call premium is 60, I can buy the stock right away, right? Why I bother to pay like a $60 here and and wait to buy the share, for whatever exercise price it is, I can buy the share right away. In terms of arbitrage, I mean, I can buy the share and I can sell the option. I buy the share, I pay $50, and I sell the option, I get $60. So I pocket $10, right? Yeah. If you exercise, I give you the share, done. Yeah. That's the idea. Okay. So maximum value of core premium is today price of the underlying asset. Okay. Okay, core arbitrage opportunity. Okay. How can we find it? Let's see. Suppose that a core option have premium of $3. So if you pay me $3, you have the core option. Okay. One period until maturity could be 1 year. Make it 1 year. Exercise price 18. I mean now you have the core option that give you the right to buy shares at $18 a share, right? Spot price of the asset of the share is 20, risk-free rate is 10, and there is no dividend. So here we go. Here's the picture. 1 year, right? Share price right now is 20, and exercise price is 18. Okay. Now share price can go up and go down. I don't know. But today, with the K equal to 18, exercise price equal to 18, is there any arbitrage opportunity? Just think about, try to understand all of the information here, try to link them together. You don't need to see the opportunity right away, okay? If you have any questions about these 6 numbers, let me know. Okay. So let's see. Now to explain for that, let us consider 2 different portfolios. Okay. And then you will see how these create an arbitrage opportunity. So let's look at the 2 portfolio here. Portfolio number 1, portfolio A, containing 1 core option and a 0 coupon bond that provide a payoff of K at the end. It means that at the end, if you want, you can own 1 share. That makes sense? You have a core option, right? And you have 0 coupon that pay you K at maturity date. So it means if you want to exercise your option, okay, you can own 1 share. Of course, if the price are going down too much, okay, you not exercise, but you can buy 1 in the price. Okay. And portfolio B is you have 1 share of the stocks. So you have to own. Which one is better? Which one is better? Okay, during the time from 0 to T. Now, for portfolio B, at the end, you have one share. Done. Okay. For portfolio A, it is better. Again, if you want, you can exercise and then you own one share, which means in that situation, A and B are the same. However, if the price drop a lot below K, so at the expiration date from the bonds, you have K dollar. Then you can easily buy one share in the market and still have some money in your hand, right? So therefore, portfolio A is way better. Okay? So at time T, at the maturity, portfolio A is worth max of SD or K. Why it is like that? Max of, okay. So it means if the value of that share go up so high, so you exercise your SD, you exercise, you pay K dollar, and then you own the share that is here. On the other hand, if the share price goes so low here, like that, you will not exercise and your money is K. That is why it's a portfolio A value is max of SDOK. Okay. Portfolio B is worth SD all the time, just one share, right? So now you can see the equation. Value of A is higher than the value of B at time T, and therefore in today's time, the value of A is higher than value of portfolio B. Yeah. Okay, any question about the logic? Any question about logic? Very clear, right? Yep. So now let's put things together. Yeah. Here is the portfolio A, which means the call option. Yep. One European call and the present value of the K, right? Yep. The present value of the K. In other words, here is the value of the zero coupon bond. Yep. Greater than or equal to S0, which is the portfolio B. So you just flip things a little bit. So now you see that. Yep. European call option value is always greater than S0 minus K value, present value K. Yep. Okay. Any question, please? Yep. Okay. So now, if it doesn't happen that way, you can look at the portfolio A and portfolio B and short the portfolio with the low value, with the high value, and buy the portfolio with the low value. So let me bring this number back so you can see what should be the arbitrage opportunity. Okay. Let me bring it back here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's so slow. I'm sorry. It's still loading. Okay. Here we are. Pull it up here. Okay. Okay, so option. I don't know what's that. Okay. Yep. So now. So portfolio A, portfolio B. Right now, the value of portfolio B, it means you have what? You owning one share, right? The value is 0. Portfolio A have two components. One is the $3 of the call option, and the other is the present value of 18, right? So we have 18 times EXP raised to power of what? Negative 10% times 1. Yeah, it is the present value of $18, right? Yeah. 118, 20, 10%, 0, okay. The way it's better. Now, with portfolio A here, the value is equal to this plus this. Yep. So according to our theory, portfolio A should have a higher value, but in this case, portfolio B is higher, has higher value. So, theory VA should be greater than or equal to VB, right? So now we should sell B and buy A. Let's see. Okay. Yep, go ahead and tell me what is your profit or loss at the end. Okay. So for that one, you short B, right? You short B. You short sell B. How much you get? You get positive 20. You short sell B, so your cash flow is 20, right? You pay C in equal to, you pay that, right? And you buy, pay for bond. You pay for bond, you pay 19.29. So yes, your net cash flow at time 0 is those three numbers adding up. Yep. Okay. Clearly, you can whatever you deposit and you earn profit. You know. Now at the end, what will be time 0? T. What will happen? What what will happen? If ST equal to 1,000, okay, work it out for me. If at the maturity date, the share price is 1,000, what will happen to your cash flow? Okay, think about that, okay? Yeah, okay, let me ask you. Anyone volunteer? Chu Hải Long?
Yes.
Yep. So, when at the end, the price of the share is 1,000, what will happen to your position one by one? What happened to that one? When you short sell share, right? What will happen? You short it today, at the end, what you have to do? You have to return one share, right? You borrow to short, now you have to return. Where you get one share from? Anyone? Where do you get that one share from?
You have to buy at the current price at that moment, which is 1,000.
Is there any other way?
You get it from the auction that you have bought at time equals 0.
Exactly. You just buy it, according to your option contract, right? Yeah. The case 18, exercise price 18, right? Exercise price 18, and now how much you get? The price, the value of the bond at the end, it will pay you exactly 18. Yeah, that one. Of course, we calculate here, but EHP, what, 1 times 10%, right? It will be 18. Yep, it will be 18 for you. Yeah, so now that 18 will be used to pay for the share when you exercise the option contract, it could have income million, I don't care, Yep, you will use that exercise to get. Oh, you see, you're done. These two positions is offset each other, you're done. So now your net money will be that one, you deposit and you will get the future value of 1 time 10%. That's it. That's it. Very small, compared to the value of a stock price, which is 1,000. But actually, nobody cares, right? Yeah, it can be million, trillion, Again, you have the call option as a protection, right? Okay. So yes, your profit is right here. Now, on the other hand, if ST is so low, to say $2, what do you think you will do? Okay, apply similar logic and see what you can do. Okay, please go ahead. Anyone? So, first of all, do you exercise your option? Yes or no?
I think we don't exercise the option.
Right, who cares, right? So you get back the money of 18, right? Yeah, you don't exercise, you just go and pay $2, right? Yeah, so you pay $2, you get one share at $2. And of course your cash dropped down to 16, and yes, you take that one share and return to the lender, right? Yep, you borrow too short at the beginning. Here we go. One share, I give it back to you. Yeah. So now you have $16 plus whatever present value we had before. Yeah. So now you have that $16.78. So whatever way the price or stock price goes, you always guarantee to make money. Alright? The only thing is your profit is kind of depends on the value of the share at the end. It's not fixed, but it is always positive. Okay, that's the idea. Any question, please?
I want to ask if this can happen in real life, because in theory you said that the value of the portfolio A have to be higher or at least equal the value of portfolio B.
You know what? This one, in theory and in practice as well. You know that, I know that, and it is proven in the slide here that the value of portfolio A is definitely higher than portfolio B. It must be there. If it is not like that, there will be arbitrage opportunity. Like you see here, A is less than B, so there will be arbitrage opportunity. People will do it. Okay, so just like everything else, the world of finance slowly evolves. They learn from their mistake, right? They figure out the rule, and therefore, in the reality today, you never see that situation. Okay? Yeah, because
Okay, thank you.
it's so clear, everybody knows that. It's in the textbook, okay? So definitely, then there will be never a situation like that. Yep. Okay. So we just proved that there will never be a situation like that, because if there is any, people will do this arbitrage easily and make money. Yep. So now, that's why, the idea of this is, what I'm showing you here is not like the way to make money, okay? But it helps you to understand why the value of call option is always greater than S minus present value of the exercise price and less than S0. So that here is the upper bound and here is the lower bound. So the value of the call option is always within this range, right? Yeah. Okay. So it means that the call option premium cannot be a crazy random number, okay? It always stays inside a certain range. That is the lesson you learn from these few slides. You may not remember all of those because you don't have to, okay? Yeah. But you should remember that the value of premium have a range. That's it. Okay. Now, if you look at the put option, okay, the put option gives you the right to sell, right? And this right is valuable. The value of it is premium. And the lower the share price, the higher the value of the put option. But no matter how low the stock price becomes, premium can never be worth more than exercise price. Okay? It seems to be, I mean, it's a little bit confusing. Okay? So, for example, you have the right, the put to sell at $100 a share. If the share come into even zero, what will be the value for that option contract? You know, maximum it is 100, right? Think about that. A little bit confused, I understand, but think about that. It can never be more than 100. Okay? Yep. Of course, you know, we never see that happen. The lower bound is something more interesting. So over here, let's look at the lower bound. We consider two portfolio, portfolio C and portfolio D. Portfolio C, we have one put and one share. It means at the end, if we want to exercise, we can unload the share, right? We can sell the share, right? Put give you the right to sell, and yes, we have one share here to sell. Portfolio D is zero coupon bond, which pay you the exercise price at the end, which means today the value that will be KEXP of RT, right? Yep. At the end, it will pay you K. Now, for portfolio C, you will see depends on the value of SD. You may want to sell, or you may want to hold your share. If the SD, if the price of the share keep going up all the way high, do you want to exercise the put? Clearly no, right? Yeah, my share is $1 million a piece. You know, I don't care about like selling it for $20 according to the option contract. So in this case, I give one share and the value is SD. However, on the other hand, if the value of our share going to say $1 a piece, in this case, I will exercise the option and then I get back like $20, okay, or get back K, you know. So you can see that portfolio C is worth max the higher value of either SD or K, right? Whatever higher. Does it make sense? Now, for portfolio D, you hold zero coupon bond until the maturity date and therefore it worth K. So clearly, just like the other, for the call, in this case, portfolio C worth more than portfolio D, and it means that in terms of today value, put premium plus one share, right? Put premium plus one share is greater than the present value of the bonds. So here we go. We have that, we flip this one to the other side. So put premium is always greater than or equal to present value of exercise price minus the spot price, and it is always less than K. Yep, that is the range for the put option. Make sense? Okay, question please. Now going back to our so 1, 0.5, 40, 37, 0. Okay, so now let's get the value of each portfolio. Portfolio C, you have one put and one share. So now one put premium is one share. Portfolio D, you have present value of the $40. Now let's see, this plus that. And according to our theory, the portfolio C theory, VC must be greater than or equal to now it is not like that. Okay, so in this case you will short D and long C. Done. Okay, short D, it means you short what? You short